What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Cornering, and an Arby's tweet has managed to infuriate the woke left, the hypersensitive social justice left, as well as this new weird soy-infused movement of the woke right. Many of you agree that there's a lot going on with this psyop for the woke right. But this, more than anything else, I've said, is a psyop meant to divide the right. This proves it. Because both same people, the people who are calling out the woke right, that doesn't exist, by the way, and the woke left, and the woke left itself, are both melting down over an Arby's tweet. Follow along with me on this journey. It's absolutely fun. Hope you leave a like on the video, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below. Arby's put out this tweet. Unlike Dad, our ham and Swiss actually came back. Obviously a meme on the Dad went to go get a carton of milk, never came back. Dad went to go get a pack of smokes, never came back. I actually didn't know that there was any racial connotation to this at all. I've made that joke. Black friends of mine have made that joke. You know, it's never been racially charged. So leave it to the far left to get upset. And also, apparently, this new conservative group that is trying to push the woke right. So that's the tweet. The usual suspects are really mad about it, and we're going to laugh at them too. But then we have James Lindsay had a tweet, of course, which he deleted. What was that tweet? Well, it was him being outraged about the same tweet. Ladies and gentlemen, I always try to be authentic to you. I'm never pushing anything I don't believe. I make mistakes. I correct myself when I do. I'm only human, but I hope that's what you like about me. This woke right nonsense is bull. It is a complete psyop. It is a pathetic attempt for people who were once popular to try and get popular again. It is nonsense. Now, are there people on the right wing that I disagree with? Of course. Are there right-wingers that are also pro-cancel culture? Yep. I've seen it, and I've called it out. This idea, this woke right terminology that James Lindsay has been desperately trying to make a thing, that Jordan Peterson has desperately been trying to make a thing, it's not a thing. This single Arby's beef and cheddar, or ham and Swiss, has completely destroyed the woke right narrative and the leftoids. Let's look at some of the leftoid tweets. First of all, this is definitely a black joke. That's not a leftoid tweet. You guys really know your customer. You know, y'all dumb and heartless for this. Chick-fil-A would never. Kinda racist, don't you think? I actually don't. I think that, you know, the dad leaving is something that is a joke that applies to all races. I had never heard that it was ever just a black thing. Low class, do better, poor form. You should fire the person on the marketing team that thought of it and the other one that approved it. For real? I don't think that this is going to bring you any business for the roast beef. Well, first of all, it's for ham and Swiss, not a roast beef. And I'll tell you what, it makes me want to have, probably not a ham and Swiss, but it makes me want to order a roast beef sandwich and curly fry. Been a while since I had one of those. The bad taste tagline. Shame on you. Oh, I thought this was a parody. Did you short your own stock? Bye. The entire thread is full of soft leftoids having meltdowns. If you look at the quote tweets, same thing. You see, okay, Peter Griffin laughing. That's funny. Arby's is cracking missing dad's jokes, and you're blackpilling. You have, you know, people laughing at it. Good. Here we have, what kind of loser does Arby's have running their social media account? That's effed up. I mean, calm down, right? So these are the leftoid comments. Based Arby's, that's funny. Arby's is curse of ham posting and you're blackpilling. I don't understand that very much. I want her to DM me so bad. Really hate the blasé way fatherlessness is joked about. How else are we supposed to joke about it? Raise your damn kids. I don't care what color you are. Do you want me to make a joke about being a crappy dad? I mean, we've already tried the hard way. We've tried shaming you. We've tried disincentivizing it. But nope. Now we've got to mockery. So a lot of people thinking it's funny. I'd say this offends black customers, but let's be real. Arby's is the whitest fast food chain in America. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's probably true. Are black dudes buying market fresh sandwiches from Arby's? I feel like the roast beef is something that we all eat. I don't know. It's the wrong color. I mean, it'd be funny if it was a roast beef. That would have been kind of Arby's is brutal. Woke right up and went to Arby's. Love it. I wonder what the demographic is they're targeting. It's just a joke, right? It's just a joke. But now let's get to the right wing, or this woke right. James Lindsay and his ilk literally tried to say that Arby's is trying to appeal to the woke right demographic. That's curtains for them. Cringe AF. First of all, you're 40 years old. You shouldn't be saying things that are cringe AF. You should not be using the terminology crash out. You should not be saying things are dope or hype or whatever it is. You're an adult. You have long not been relevant, but now you've turned into a lol cow. So it's kind of like when Boogie 2988, was no longer relevant. He found a rebirth of some level of fame by being a lol cow. Same with like Wings of Redemption, and I guess I don't know who all these other people are on the show. So James Lindsay has basically opted for like, well, I want to be a complete laughing stock because at least people are talking about me. So I posted this, what I thought was a hilarious meme, because James Lindsay is very, very upset about the Arby's ad, to which he responded, "You're a skank?" What? I'm married. I've been married for almost 20 years. A skank isn't that a loose woman? I'm not really sure that that's the best insult. To which I replied, "Where did the beef and cheddar touch you, James?" And then he simply replied, "Skank" again. The guy has turned into a complete laughingstock. He got his feelings hurt because I made fun of his beef and cheddar post, shaming me for making fun of him. Well, it's because he went and did this, right? He took a tweet from Matt Walsh, who was joking about Arby's, and now saying that he's woke right. So we have this initial tweet, which now, again, he has deleted, and apologized for being wrong after being ruthlessly mocked over the past 48 hours or 24 hours. It's hard to keep up because from what I gather, he basically tweets every 8 minutes all day long like a completely addicted weirdo. But then he put out this tweet. Matt said, "Oh no, maybe I am woke right after all," just because he tweeted about Arby's. Here's the tweet. "I've been tweeting into the void about Arby's for 10 years. Just waiting for the day when the conversation would break into the mainstream. This is my moment." Him saying, "We can't find much common ground in this crazy world of ours, but I think we can all agree that Arby's has the best fast food French fries." Yeah, I would agree with that. This was back in 2016. Him saying Arby's is better than Chick-fil-A and it's not even close. I also agree with that. What people don't seem to understand is that Arby's is actually the best fast food back in 2017. This is kind of a subtweet of, James Lindsay's insane meltdown about an Arby's tweet. I mean, I don't really understand how you can call Arby's woke right. If you go to this guy's, again, he's acting just like leftoids. You see here, Candace Owens, "You are insufferable. The woke right play on Daily Wire is to generate the ugliest conflict they can inside, currently using Matt Walsh, but over and over again later and before Candace and Brett Cooper." This is all him having a meltdown about Matt Walsh's Arby's tweet. Candace Owens replies, "You're insufferable. When I parted ways with Daily Wire, I remember you and your ilk tweeting that I was obviously going to work with Tucker. It was sheer paranoia and fear. I hadn't even had one conversation with Tucker to that effect. Similarly, when Brett departed, you terminally online neocons circulated rumors that I was lurking in the shadows, coordinating her exit. It was laughably incorrect. To be fair, those rumors did exist, and to be fair, Candace Owens is right. She didn't go to work with Candace Owens like people were saying. None of that. Prior to my own exit, I'd hung out with Brett maybe a total of 3 times outside of Daily Wire, and had absolutely nothing to do with her exit. Despite this, there was similar neocon paranoia about her going to work with me, and yet she and I had never had one conversation to that effect. Brett has maintained her independent sense, but you guys clearly have a fetish for delusional prognostications. So now you've moved on to Matt Walsh with renewed idiotic obsession theories in your group chat. To the public, it's just another one of your manic episodes, likely triggered by his appearance on Tucker. If it helps, most people go on Tucker because he's Tucker Carlson. He's well-liked, respected, he has a massive platform, and behind the scenes, he is a humble and forthright person. There are no larger conspiracy theories here to understand Tucker's appeal. He's simply a good person. You guys should try it out sometime." To which James Lindsay, big brain, replied by calling it a straw man. All of this is a meltdown to Arby's. If I go to the Arby's tweet and go woke right, I mean, Lindsay believes Arby's is the woke right. Guys like James Lindsay's woke right thing was all just a covert marketing scheme for Arby's. I'm honestly impressed. The woke right is funded by dark money from Arby's. I mean, all of this stuff is just Arby's roast beef sandwiches, beef curtains. And what do you do when you wake up? You open the curtains. Woke. That's a reference to his, the Morning Star thing. I mean, the whole thing is, if this offends black customers, I'd say this offends black customers, but Arby's is the whitest restaurant out there. It's unbelievable. Woke right is now liking Arby's. James Lindsay is not a serious person. I don't understand it. This guy should be mocked and laughed at, just like the leftoids in the comments getting their panties in a bundle over an Arby's ad. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you have a like on it. If you haven't yet, subscribe or follow down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.